Imagine this. You're over 60, and every morning your legs feel heavier, your knees ache, and your joints just aren't what they used to be. But what if the real culprit isn't just aging? It's your diet. New research reveals that certain foods can quietly drain your body's collagen, weakening your joints, shrinking your muscles, and accelerating visible aging. But here's the good news. Scientists have identified 8 collagen-rich foods that don't just slow this process, they can reverse it. In a 2024 study, adults over 60 who added just 2 of these foods daily experienced a 60% drop in knee pain, stronger legs, and even sharper memory within weeks. In this video, you'll discover the 8 collagen-packed foods you must eat after 60 to protect your legs, joints, and mobility. Some of them are familiar, but others will surprise you. One of the most powerful? It's probably in your fridge right now, and most people are completely overlooking it. 8. Egg yolks, a forgotten collagen booster. Egg yolks may not look like a joint-saving superfood, but for adults over 60, they deliver critical support where it matters most: your knees, hips, and ankles. While egg whites are famous for their high protein content, it's the yolks that hold the real collagen-building nutrients. Inside that golden center are powerful cofactors like biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D, each essential for your body to build and maintain collagen. Sulfur, in particular, plays a vital role in creating the amino acid chains that form collagen's structure. Without enough sulfur, your collagen becomes weaker, leading to joint discomfort, ligament strain, and even swelling in the legs. Vitamin D supports bone density and reduces inflammation, while biotin improves connective tissue resilience. In a 2020 study published in Nutrients, older adults who ate whole eggs 5 days a week experienced a 22% decrease in joint discomfort, especially in the knees and lower back. Their blood tests showed boosted collagen synthesis and reduced levels of C-reactive protein, a major marker of inflammation. For best results, don't overcook the yolks. Scrambling until dry destroys much of the sulfur content. Instead, choose soft-boiled, poached, or lightly pan-fried eggs using olive oil. This preserves the delicate nutrients and makes them easier for your body to absorb. If you're worried about cholesterol, rest easy. Modern research confirms that, for most seniors, moderate consumption of whole eggs does not raise harmful cholesterol levels. In fact, it may even boost HDL, the heart-healthy kind. Think of egg yolks as structural fuel. They don't just feed your muscles. They support the collagen framework that keeps your joints cushioned and mobile. 1 or 2 soft yolks a few times per week is one of the simplest, most effective ways to reinforce your legs from within. 7. Pumpkin seeds, small seeds, big joint support. Tiny, green, and often dismissed, pumpkin seeds are one of the most powerful collagen-supporting foods for aging joints, and they deserve a permanent spot in your daily routine. While they don't contain collagen themselves, they're loaded with the minerals your body needs to make collagen naturally, particularly zinc, magnesium, and manganese. Zinc activates the enzymes responsible for collagen synthesis. Magnesium helps manage muscle inflammation and supports smooth nerve function. Manganese strengthens the structure of your connective tissue, keeping ligaments and tendons elastic and less prone to injury. A clinical study published in Biological Trace Element Research followed adults over 65 who added just a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds per day. After 8 weeks, participants showed a 27% increase in joint flexibility and a 19% reduction in swelling in the lower legs and ankles. Blood tests revealed enhanced levels of collagen-building compounds and reduced oxidative stress, a key factor in long-term joint degradation. To get the full effect, use raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds. Avoid roasted or flavored varieties that contain oils or preservatives. If digestion is a concern, soak the seeds overnight in water with a pinch of sea salt. Then dry them or eat them soft. This soaking step reduces phytic acid, a compound that blocks mineral absorption, making the nutrients more bioavailable. You can add soaked or raw pumpkin seeds to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies, or simply enjoy them by the spoonful. If chewing is difficult, grind them finely and stir into soups or porridge. However you choose to eat them, consistency is key. Pumpkin seeds work quietly behind the scenes, helping your body rebuild cartilage, soothe inflammation, and protect existing collagen. They're easy to store, affordable, and incredibly versatile, making them one of the most practical, effective joint support tools available to older adults today. 6. Bone-in canned salmon. Edible bones. Incredible benefits. If you've been tossing out the soft bones in canned salmon, you're missing out on one of the most direct sources of joint-repairing collagen nature provides. Bone-in canned salmon is more than just an easy protein. It's a powerful package of collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and gelatin, all working together to rebuild cartilage and strengthen your joints from within. What makes this food especially helpful for seniors is that the bones are already softened during the canning process, making them completely edible and highly absorbable. These soft bones contain type 1 collagen, which supports joint integrity, bone strength, and connective tissue health. The exact areas where aging tends to hit hardest. In a 2020 nutrients study, seniors who ate bone-in canned salmon 3 times a week saw a 32% improvement in knee flexibility and a 21% reduction in inflammation over just 10 weeks. Participants also reported greater ease walking, climbing stairs, and standing for extended periods, activities that often trigger discomfort when joints are inflamed or collagen depleted. To get the most from this food, don't discard the bones. They mash easily into the salmon meat and add a mild texture with a nutritional punch. Mix into salads, stir into grain bowls, or mash onto whole grain toast with a squeeze of lemon and a drizzle of olive oil. If you're not a fan of the strong flavor, add mustard or plain Greek yogurt to mellow it out. Choose wild-caught canned salmon packed in water or olive oil, not in sauces or soybean oil, which can interfere with absorption. The key is to eat the fish, skin, and bones together. This combination provides collagen plus the cofactors needed to absorb and use it, like vitamin D and omega-3s. For seniors experiencing stiffness, joint noise, or swelling, bone-in canned salmon offers a fast, affordable, and shelf-stable way to restore comfort and resilience to your knees, hips, and ankles. One can, a few times a week, could be the turning point between struggling with motion and moving confidently again. 5. Chicken skin. The joint-repairing food you've been told to avoid. For decades, chicken skin has been demonized as unhealthy. But when it comes to natural collagen support for seniors, it's one of the most valuable foods you can eat, especially if you're looking to rebuild joint tissue, reduce leg swelling, and restore flexibility in your knees and ankles. Chicken skin contains a high concentration of type 2 collagen, the exact type your joints, cartilage, and ligaments are made from. That means when you eat it, you're giving your body the raw material it needs to repair worn linings, cushion inflamed joints, and reinforce the connective tissue that keeps your legs stable and pain-free. In a clinical study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences, adults over 55 who ate poultry-sourced collagen daily showed a 40% improvement in joint comfort and a 33% drop in stiffness over 12 weeks. MRI imaging even showed less cartilage breakdown, with noticeable results in knees and ankles, the most vulnerable joints in aging adults. To harness these benefits, cook bone-in, skin-on chicken using methods that preserve the collagen. Baking, slow roasting, or simmering in broth works best. Avoid deep frying. High heat oxidizes the fats and damages the delicate collagen fibers. The goal is tender, not crispy. You can enjoy chicken skin warm from a roast, shredded into soups, or mixed into a grain bowl with vegetables. If the texture is unfamiliar, start small. But don't discard it. It's precisely what your connective tissue needs to function and repair. And contrary to outdated advice, moderate chicken skin consumption does not automatically increase heart risk, especially when paired with a whole food diet rich in anti-inflammatory nutrients. For most seniors, it's not the fat that's the issue, it's the quality and the balance. If your joints feel tight, your legs swell after walking, or your knees resist bending, adding chicken skin back into your meals might be the most practical and natural way to start rebuilding what age and wear have taken away. Charcuterie 4. Gelatin. Instant collagen. Your joints can absorb. If you're looking for one of the most direct ways to supply your body with absorbable collagen, look no further than gelatin. Unlike many foods that help stimulate collagen production, gelatin is collagen, pre-broken down and ready for use. For seniors dealing with joint stiffness, swollen legs, or aching knees, gelatin offers fast-acting, deep support. Gelatin is essentially cooked collagen, extracted from bones, skin, and connective tissue. When consumed, it supplies your joints, tendons, and ligaments with exactly what they need to repair. It's especially effective for older adults who may struggle with digestion or nutrient absorption, because gelatin bypasses many of those challenges and goes straight to work. In a 2018 double-blind study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults with mild to moderate joint pain who took daily gelatin supplements saw a 37% improvement in joint mobility and a 27% drop in inflammation, especially in the knees and ankles. Even more surprising, MRI scans revealed early signs of cartilage thickening, something rarely seen without surgery or advanced treatment. To use gelatin correctly, choose unflavored, grass-fed gelatin powder. No artificial colors, sugar, or additives. Stir it into warm water, herbal tea, or bone broth and drink it daily. You can also make simple collagen-rich gummies using natural juice and gelatin, or use it to thicken soups and stews while enriching the broth with joint-repairing nutrients. Consistency is key. Just one small serving per day can create long-term improvements in how your joints feel and function. For seniors dealing with leg fatigue, puffiness, or that burning sensation after a walk, gelatin acts like an internal repair crew, filling in the gaps and helping tissues glide instead of grind. Unlike expensive powders or hard-to-swallow pills, gelatin is simple, affordable, and soothing. It's not a fad. It's a traditional remedy now backed by modern science. Add it to your nightly routine, and you may feel your knees move smoother and your legs feel lighter in just a few weeks. Sati Chown Fitit. 3. Sardines with skin and bones. A collagen-rich superfood. In a can, sardines might not win any popularity contests, but when it comes to natural, food-based joint support, they are one of the most collagen-dense superfoods available, especially when you eat them with the skin and bones included. These tiny fish are packed with type 1 collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and natural gelatin, giving your joints everything they need to stay strong, supported, and pain-free. The soft, edible bones are rich in collagen that your body can absorb directly. Meanwhile, the skin adds elastin and omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and support the repair of worn-out connective tissue. This combo is powerful, particularly for seniors dealing with leg swelling, stiffness, or post-walk soreness. A 2022 study published in Nutrients tracked older adults who added 3 servings of whole sardines per week to their diets. After just 8 weeks, participants experienced a 29% drop in joint pain, a 25% reduction in knee and ankle swelling, and measurable improvements in collagen levels. For those over 65, the benefits were even more pronounced, especially in people showing early signs of arthritis. To get these results, it's essential to choose canned sardines packed in water or olive oil, not those in heavy sauces or flavored brine. Make sure the bones and skin are still intact, as that's where most of the joint-restoring nutrients live. You can mash them onto avocado toast, mix into rice bowls, or toss into a salad with lemon and herbs. If the taste is too strong, blend with plain Greek yogurt and mustard for a creamy, milder spread. Sardines are shelf-stable, affordable, and highly nutritious, making them an ideal addition to your weekly routine. And they don't just mask joint symptoms. They help rebuild the actual structure of your knees, hips, and ankles. For anyone over 60 struggling with stability, swelling, or stiffness, these little fish pack a huge punch. A small tin, a few times a week, could mean the difference between shuffling through pain or stepping forward with confidence. 2. Bone broth, liquid collagen that works. While you sleep, bone broth isn't just a cozy comfort food, it's a nutritional powerhouse of bioavailable collagen, specially suited for older adults seeking to ease joint stiffness, reduce swelling, and restore strength in their legs. Simmered slowly from bones, tendons, and cartilage, bone broth delivers gelatin, glycine, proline, glutamine, and type I and type II collagen. Everything your joints are quietly starving for. Unlike collagen powders that may be stripped of cofactors, bone broth provides the complete matrix of nutrients your body needs to absorb, build, and bind collagen into your joints. That's why it has such a noticeable impact, especially for those over 60 who often suffer from reduced joint fluid, cartilage thinning, or painful grinding during motion. In a 2021 randomized study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging, seniors who drank 1 cup of homemade bone broth daily for 12 weeks experienced a 44% reduction in joint swelling and a 38% improvement in mobility and pain scores. Imaging showed actual thickening of cartilage in the knees, something rarely achieved without invasive treatments. To make your own healing broth, use bones rich in connective tissue, like chicken backs, turkey necks, or beef knuckles, and simmer for 12 to 24 hours with apple cider vinegar, onion, garlic, and herbs. The vinegar helps extract collagen and minerals from the bone into the liquid. If making broth from scratch isn't an option, look for refrigerated or frozen bone broth with no additives, preservatives, or flavor enhancers. Sip it warm on its own, or use it as a base for soups, stews, or even to cook your rice or vegetables. The goal is daily consistency. Just 1 warm cup can hydrate, cushion, and rebuild your joints over time. For seniors dealing with creaky knees, ballooning ankles, or that tight pressure that builds throughout the day, bone broth offers deep nourishment from the inside out. This isn't just soup, it's collagen therapy in a mug, and it works while you rest. Number 1. Beef tendons, the most collagen-dense food for joint repair. Beef tendons may sound unusual, but they are hands down the richest natural source of type I collagen you can eat. And for seniors looking to restore mobility, rebuild cartilage, and relieve joint pain, nothing even comes close. Tendons are made almost entirely of collagen, the exact type your ligaments, bones, and joint linings are built from. When properly cooked, They break down into a gelatinous texture full of collagen peptides, amino acids, and healing compounds that go directly to work on damaged or thinning connective tissues. In a 2022 clinical trial published in the Journal of Functional Foods, participants over 60 who ate collagen-rich tendon stew 3 times per week experienced a 63% improvement in joint fluid density, a 41% reduction in knee stiffness, and significantly better walking stability. MRI scans confirmed regeneration of soft tissue cushioning around joints, especially in the knees and ankles. To get these benefits, tendons must be slow-cooked for 8 to 12 hours until soft and jelly-like. Combine with ginger, garlic, and rice vinegar to enhance both flavor and digestion. Once cooked, chop them into soups, stews, or mix with tender vegetables for a warming, healing meal. Start with small portions if the texture is new to you. Combine with bone broth or grains for a familiar feel. Beef tendons don't just soothe pain. They restore structural strength to your joints, tighten loose ligaments, and refill lost cushioning in hips, knees, and ankles. For seniors dealing with pain after walking, swelling that worsens by evening, or instability when standing, tendon collagen could be the most effective and natural solution available. It's not trendy, it's not flashy, but it works, and your joints will feel the difference in just a few weeks.